Raise emotionally strong children. Lesson 3. Praise mistakes parents make. Quick question. Do you think praising your child too much could actually hurt them? It sounds strange. Most of us grew up believing that more praise equals more confidence. So we say, amazing, perfect, you're the best, many times a day with good intentions. But here's what may surprise you. Not all praise builds confidence. Some praise can quietly work against it. This doesn't mean praise is bad. Praise is powerful when it's used the right way. But the wrong kind of praise, said with the best intentions, can send messages we never meant to send. So today, we're going to look at the most common praise mistakes loving parents make, often without realizing it, and how to fix them with just a small shift in words. This one lesson could change the way you speak to your child for the rest of this course, and beyond. Explain the science simply. Let's start with something simple. Praise is a form of feedback. And feedback shapes how children think about themselves. Imagine praise like food. Not all food nourishes the body the same way. Some food gives lasting energy. Some gives a quick sugar rush, followed by a crash. Praise works in a similar way. Empty praise, like saying, good job, many times a day for almost everything, is like that sugar rush. It feels nice in the moment, but children often can't tell what they actually did well. Over time, the words start to lose meaning, almost like background noise. Inflated praise, saying things like, you're the best artist in the whole world, can feel exciting for a young child. But researchers who study children's motivation have found something important. This kind of exaggerated praise can actually make children with lower confidence more hesitant to try new things. Why? Because if they're already the best, failing feels like a bigger risk. There's more to lose. Comparison praise, saying you're smarter than your sister, or you did better than the other kids, can feel motivating in the moment. But it quietly teaches a child to measure their worth against others, instead of measuring their own growth. This can create pressure and sometimes tension between siblings or friends. Here is the reassuring part. This doesn't mean you need to stop praising your child. It means learning to praise in a way that builds a stable, lasting sense of I can grow instead of a fragile sense of I must always be the best. The children who tend to handle challenges well are usually not the ones who hear the most praise. They're the ones who hear the right kind of praise, specific, honest, and focused on effort and growth. Let's turn that into 3 simple tips you can start using today. 3 practical parenting tips. Tip 1. Be specific, not general. Why it works. General praise like, good job, doesn't tell a child what exactly they did well. Specific praise helps children understand their own actions and repeat what worked, building real self-awareness, not just a nice feeling in the moment. Real-life example. Instead of, great job, after a school project, try, I noticed how you organized your ideas into sections. That made it really clear to read. Instead of, good drawing, try, I love how you used so many different colors for the sky. Common challenge. Specific praise takes a little more attention and time than a quick, good job, especially on a busy day. That's completely normal. Even doing this once a day is a meaningful start. Start today. Next time you praise your child, add 1 specific detail about what they did. Just 1 sentence more than usual. Tip 2. Praise the process, not the person. Why it works. When we praise the person, you're so smart, you're a natural, children can start to believe their ability is fixed. When we praise the process, the strategy, effort, or persistence, children learn that ability is something they can build over time, in any situation. Real-life example. Instead of, you're so clever, try, you tried a few different ways to solve that. That kind of thinking really helps. Instead of, you're a great swimmer, try, you've been practicing your kicks, and it's really paying off. Common challenge. This can feel unnatural at first, especially if it's not how you were praised growing up. Like any new habit, it becomes more natural with repetition. Start today. Pick 1 moment today to notice how your child did something, not just that they did it, and mention that process out loud. Tip 3. Avoid comparing to other children. Why it works. When children are praised by comparison, you did better than your brother, you're the fastest in your class, their confidence becomes tied to beating others rather than to their own growth. This can create ongoing pressure, competition at home, and fear of ever falling behind. Real-life example. Instead of, "You're better at math than your sister," try, "Look how far you've come with math since last month." Common challenge. Comparison can slip out naturally, especially with siblings or when trying to motivate a child quickly. It's a very common habit. The goal isn't perfection, just noticing it more often. Start today. Next time you're about to compare your child to someone else, pause and compare them instead to their own progress, compared to before, not compared to someone else. Common parenting mistake. Here's a mistake that comes from real love. Many caring parents do this without ever realizing the effect. Praising constantly for almost everything to protect a child's self-esteem. This often comes from a generation of advice that said, "Praise your child often and their confidence will grow." So we praise the drawing, the snack eaten, the shoe tied, the small step taken all day, every day. But when praise becomes constant and general, children can start to tune it out, almost like background music. Worse, some children may begin to seek praise for everything they do, rather than developing their own inner sense of, "I did that well," what experts sometimes call internal motivation, meaning motivation that comes from within, not from outside approval. This doesn't mean praise is dangerous, and it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong if this sounds familiar. This pattern is extremely common, especially among devoted, caring parents. A healthier alternative: save your praise for moments that are genuinely meaningful and make it specific when you give it. It's also perfectly healthy to let some good moments simply happen, without a comment. Just a smile or quiet presence is often enough. Less frequent, more meaningful praise tends to carry far more weight than constant praise ever can. Action for today. Here is a simple activity you can try today in under 10 minutes. The one honest sentence practice. Today, choose just one moment to praise your child, but make it fully specific and true. No exaggeration, no generic words like amazing or perfect. For example, "I saw you help your friend pick up their books without anyone asking you to. That was really kind." Say it once, clearly, and let it land. No need to repeat it or add more. This small habit teaches your child that your words are meaningful and trustworthy, which, over time, builds far deeper confidence than frequent, general praise ever could. Let's end with one sentence to remember from today's lesson. It's not how much you praise your child that builds confidence, it's how true and specific your praise is. If this lesson helped you see praise in a new way, please like this video, subscribe to continue this course, and share it with another parent, teacher, or caregiver. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one phrase you've caught yourself saying that you'd like to change? You're not alone. Many parents are working on this exact thing together. See you in the next lesson. Note: this course provides general, evidence-informed parenting guidance and is not a substitute for professional advice. If you have concerns about your child's emotional or mental health, please consult a qualified pediatrician, child psychologist, or licensed healthcare professional.